Hey guys, how you doing? It's Richie here coming to you live. I just really wanted to welcome you guys onto the vision call. I really wanted to explain real quickly where we're going with this company, what the company is all about, who I am, what the products have done for me, and obviously what we can do for you guys. So thanks for jumping on board. Thanks for, thank the person who obviously sent you out this link to get you guys to check this out. So I'm here to tell you guys about your health and real quickly give you guys, I guess, a brief overview exactly what this thing is all about. So I'm not going to go into too much detail. There's no ingredients, listings. There's none of that sort of stuff happening tonight. Tonight is just going to be a real quick brief overview of what the products are, what we've got in regards to the products and how we can get those products moved around, and how we can get you guys better results. And then also whether we can take this thing as a company, and if you guys want to jump on board, the opportunity and that sort of stuff that we have available, that's here as well. So we're going to get stuck straight into it. It's only going to be 15 minutes. It's going to be very, very brief. So I guess, before we get started, I want to introduce myself. My name is Richie Fliai, and I've been with the company now for the last 2 years. And I just want to explain a little bit about my story, give you guys a bit of a background on who I am as a person, before I get started. So, I grew up in country Victoria, and as I was, growing up, I obviously came across, sports and nutrition and all that sort of stuff. And even though I'm Samoan, I'm Polynesian, I grew up in the country, and I really hadn't seen a rugby ball. So for those who are sitting there looking at me thinking, oh, yeah, this guy must play rugby, looks can be deceiving, and don't judge me by my skin. But I actually kicked footballs most of my life, AFL balls. So I did that, and I really enjoyed sport. It was something that I was, obviously, I was fond of growing up. But I never made anything special in regards to high level football or anything like that. Especially when it came to AFL, too short, too wide. And I guess the only position I could play if I was out there with AFL would be the umpire. So that didn't work out for me. So I decided to look into studying, and I started studying my personal training. I did Cert 3 and 4 down in Richmond before I eventually moved up here to Brisbane. And I've been a personal trainer now for the last 7 years. So it's been a tremendous ride being a personal trainer up here. Something that I'm really passionate about. That's really where this kind of led me into this direction of with a company with Your Health. So I came across the products, and for me it was just one of those things. I understood that we didn't get enough nutrients from our fruits and vegetables. And for me, being who I am, I loved to eat. And so I saw this as a way that I could give people an opportunity to have better nutrition, and to get those things happening. So I decided to have a look into the company, have a look into the products. Actually, a good friend of mine introduced me to the products. He was at that point in time my apprentice in the gym, and I looked into the products, and hey, look, I decided to give them a shot. I found out that there was a 30-day money-back guarantee. And, being the type of person I am, I was just like, yeah, watch me take these products and then send them back anyway and get my money back. But that wasn't the case. I obviously fell in love with the products, and, I've been taking them ever since. And for me, it just made a lot of sense why we need to supplement, why we need to take these products. So, when I started to do some, I guess, research, or when I started to look into nutrition, all those sorts of things, I guess it came across, it made sense to me that, nothing's really changed in the last, 100 to 1,000 years when it comes to the human beings, or who we are, and our bodies. But the only thing that has changed is obviously the way that we eat, our nutrition, and all those sorts of things. So it really made sense that even though there's a lot more information out on the internet these days, you can jump online and you can, if it fits your macros, you can do that sort of stuff. You can do bodybuilding diets, you can do clean eating diets, paleo diets, all these sorts of fads, all these diets that you guys can do, and all this information. But it was just alarming to see that obviously the statistics show that so many more people becoming more overweight and obese, year after year, month after month, and all of those sorts of things. And, I just really didn't understand it. But when I started to see that, obviously we were being overfed and undernourished, it was half the reason why so many people crave, certain things, sugars and all of those sorts of things, because we weren't getting enough nutrients from our fruits and vegetables. We weren't getting enough nutrients from our food, and that's where these products come in handy. And so for me, I take these products as a supplementation routine to give me the nutrients that I otherwise wouldn't be getting from my fruit and vegetables. And even if I am, this tops the levels up. We get insurance for cars, we get insurance for houses, and all this other stuff in regards to insurance. But, we really should be thinking about insuring our body before that happens or before it breaks down. We can do that by supplementing. So that's why I fell in love with the products. So I've been running hard with the products for the last 2 years. Got some wicked results when I first jumped on board with the products, and also looking at doing the 8-week challenge now. In the last week, obviously been on board with the 8-week challenge. It's something that the company puts together. So if you try the products and you enjoy the products, then you can also join with the company and actually do the 8-week challenge. And so the 8-week challenge allows you to exercise with a community of people who, want to do the same thing as you. They want to get fit, they want to get healthy. It being, January 2015, the start of the year, a lot of people are looking at, getting fit and healthy, and what a better way to do that with a community of people who want to do exactly the same thing. So purchase your products. You can jump on the 8-week challenge, and you can actually win, $1,000 worth of free products if you take out first place. And there's couple of different categories, but let the person know who sent you this link, how to get involved with the 8-week challenge. So a couple of different categories, $1,000 worth of free products for those who take out that, which is incredible. And I never went to a supplement store and found out, looked into whether or not they were doing 8-week challenges, 12-week challenges, and whether or not they had prices and all that sort of stuff. And even if we did get involved, whether or not I could get my money back. But I know here we're pretty safe with that. So that's the product side. Real quickly want to shift into the business side, or the opportunity side, the referral program, whatever you want to call it. It's all here. So a lot of people ask me, or a lot of people ask me, what is it that you do? And I'm quite honest, and I just tell people that I'm doing the same thing that I've been doing all my life. I just talk to people about what I believe in and what works for me, and if it works for them, then they can obviously take it on board. So obviously, when you jump on board and you try the products, you love them, just like I did. You're gonna want to obviously share that with people, and who's the first people that you want to share things with when you come across something good? It's usually family and friends, your partner, your best mates, all of that sort of jazz. And it's funny to me because a lot of people come into this and they're like, but I don't like selling. And that's something that I love about this, because I don't sell. I just tell people my experience, and I just share it with them, and I just be as real and as authentic as possible. And I just tell people exactly what the products have done for me, and I just tell them, look, if you want to give it a shot and it works for you, sweet. If it doesn't, you got a 30-day money back guarantee, and we can send it back. So what the company allows us to do, any company on the face of the planet, you could be looking at sports brands, supplement brands, Apple, technology, all of those sorts of things. Doesn't matter what you do, they spend millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars on advertising. And what the company here does is, rather than spending all of that money on advertising, they save that money, and they distributed that, or they distribute that income that they would otherwise make to people like you and I, people who believe in the product, people who want to get the word out about these products and help people with their health and their finances. For me, it makes sense. It's just like traditional business. In order to get their products out to more people, or to get the word out a lot faster, we've got to expand. We've got to and I love it. I love what we do here with Your Health and network marketing, is because we can do that through normal people like you and I. I didn't have to study, didn't have to get a degree or background in business or anything like that to do what I do. I just obviously learned exactly how the system works. We've got the blueprint for you guys to run with it, and all you guys got to do is put in the hard yards. So there's people obviously come in here to make a couple of extra $100 a month, and people who are like stay-at-home moms, and they're obviously looking after their kids, who would otherwise not have too much time to get out there and get a job and do those sorts of things. And they come into this industry and they love it. It booms for them because they get together with their girlfriends, and they get together with other moms, and they share products that obviously help them, and they can get side income from it. And it might be only a couple of $100 a week, but hey, look, if that pays for nappies, diapers, baby formula, toys, clothes, all of those sorts of things, I'm sure there isn't going to be a mother out there who would deny that they would enjoy that. Same thing for people who, you know, obviously struggling to pay the bills. A couple of extra $100 a week could pay the phone bill, could pay the credit card, could pay, you know, fuel, insurance, car repayments, all of those sorts of things. That's there as well. So you've got people who are on that side of the scale. Then you've got people who are, you know, in the middle, and they're making, you know, anything, you know, close to $1,000 a week. And these type of people, obviously, you know, they're looking at, you know, eventually taking this on as a full-time career, and eventually taking this on as, you know, something to replace their income. And the beauty of it is it's residual. And, you know, once you've got a base happening and you've got things, you know, you've got a residual team happening or residual income happening, you can really take this on full-time and be able to live off the income that comes in. And then you've got people who are obviously taking this above and beyond, you know, people who are making in excess of a couple of $1,000s a week, but they've obviously put in hard yards. You know, this isn't a walk in the park. This isn't, you know, just come in. To be able to make that money, you don't just walk in and think that it's going to happen overnight. It's just like any business. You've got to start from the bottom and take it to where you want to take it. But all in all, there's something here for everyone. You know, if you want to jump on board, you know, the 8-week challenge, you want to get fit, you want to get into good shape for summer, you know, just at the end of the summer, or just for, you know, 2015, these products here, you know, they've helped me. They've helped thousands of people around the world. You can jump on to yourbestbody.com, click on that, have a look at all the winners, and you'll be able to see exactly what these products have been able to do for other people. And then the other thing is you can obviously jump on board with the, you know, promoter side or affiliate side, referral side, business side, the opportunity, whatever you guys want to call it, it's here. But, you know, the thing that I love about this company, what we've got going on is, you know, we're helping real people achieve real results through health, wealth, and self-mastery. And, you know, by doing that, you know, we're just being real, being authentic, don't change for anyone, just help other people, you know, with where they want to go in life. And I guess you'll receive the same blessings your way. So really, that's it for me. I wanted to keep it nice and short. We're 15 minutes on the dot. So it's me, Richie Rich, coming to you live, speaking about the Your Health products, the business opportunity, the products, the 8-week challenge, how it can help you guys. If there is anything else that you guys need to know, make sure you guys get to the person who sent you this link. Make sure you guys set up, you know, either a strategy meeting or get together to find out where the nearest party is, so you guys can check that out, or catch up for a coffee, whatever you guys want to do, catch up for a gym session, and find out a little bit more about what we've got going on here. So we'll speak to you guys soon. Hope you guys have a massive, massive 2015, and have a good night.